All praises unto Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Wawakakwadash. Peace, blessings, and much respect to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, on down to the rest of the elders who rule well within Israel. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons, and daughters also. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Let's touch on 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works, and by faith whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So the elect have been sanctified from the beginning. We are in the times where Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is visiting the earth in which he made. That's why different signs and different wonders are being shown. Prophecies are happening, and everything is going according to prophecy. Here we are in the last days. Well, we're in the last of the last days, and you have a lot of people still in darkness. They can't comprehend what's going on because they don't understand. But those of us who have been hopefully sanctified from the beginning, we understand. Let's go back to 2nd Ezra 9 and 4. Then shalt thou well understand, because not everybody understands. Not everybody's able to put two and two together and make four. A lot of people are given all the information, they're given the tools, and they're still not able to come up with any substance. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And all the way from the beginning, all the way up until now, everything that's happened has been biblical prophecy. Everything that's been happening is all signs showing that the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai are faithful and true. Okay? And we understand, based off of how things are lined up, before we could even get here, we had to lose our nationality. We had to lose our identity. There had to be a falling away. Let's go to not 2nd Ezra. What is that? 2nd Peter's. I think it's might be 2nd Thessalonians. What is that? Okay, so this is 2nd Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So there was a time before this prophecy came to pass that our people did not fall away. Now, what does it mean to fall away? It means that we would lose our identity. And when did that happen? When did that take place? Going back to around 64 to 67 AD, roughly, there was a Roman invasion. Okay, Jerusalem was basically ravished, destroyed. It was a very destructive day. And it was under the General Titus when he had led his army on a very long siege to take down Israelites. And that siege lasted 5 months, I believe. Okay? That's when we really fell away. And they ramshacked Jerusalem. Okay? They raped our women. You know, they slaughtered our people. They were doing the most. And all these things happened, yes, because we fell away. We broke the law, statutes, and commandments. But because the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are so mysterious, he'll let you know something in a mystery and then it will happen. So due to these prophecies that are found within the Bible, these things were already shown to us. It was already written to us so that we could know, out of all books, out of all those who claim to be God or those who know of these different gods, the one true power, the one true God, he'll be able to differentiate himself with something known as prophecy. And how things are lining up, no other person has been able to do that. Not even Nostradamus, which Nostradamus was an Israelite, by the way. Okay? And he had a lot of prophecies, as you would call them, that did not come to pass. And even a broken clock is right twice a day. Okay? And I think out of all his prophecies, only few of them actually came to fruition. So he wasn't a true prophet. The true prophets are those in the Holy Spirit serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So we understand based off of measuring the time where we are. Well, guess what? We fell away already. So we're past that. Now we're at the time where you're seeing the prophets. Let's go to Ezekiel. Because if you're wise, if you have any understanding, what are you going to do? You're going to measure the times. Ezekiel chapter 24, verse 24. Thus Ezekiel is unto you a sign. According to all that he hath done shall ye do. And when this cometh, ye shall know that I am the Lord power. So the Lord is sending signs and different wonders. And through these different signs and wonders that he's sending, that he's showing, if you had any understanding, you would know, okay, this is the Lord's doing. Why is it that all throughout the earth, you know what, let's just start here. Why is it that all throughout America, you have the men of the Lord being risen up? You have the men on the streets prophesying just like the men of old did, that come out of the lineage of a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American. Because we're the biblical Israelites, and we are a sign unto you. And based off of measuring the time accordingly, we understand, going off the scriptures, going off the spirit, where we are. We're in the time now where the Lord is raising up prophets as a sign. We already fell away. Now we're in that time where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is literally doing everything he said he was going to do with a stamp on it. As in, these things are about to all come to fruition. Okay? Let's go to Matthew's chapter 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. That's how you know we're at the end right there. So here it is. We fell away already. Here it is. You have all these different men all throughout Babylon, all throughout the earth in general, but all throughout Babylon, preaching and prophesying. This word is going out. And then it's also dispersing throughout the whole world. That's what's going to bring the end. That's where we are right now. Okay? Let's see if I can find my water. Give me a moment. All right, so this is where we are. We're at a point where you're seeing all these different men all throughout the earth preaching and prophesying, teaching this word. Okay? And ultimately, it's this gospel going throughout the world that would bring the end. That's happening right now. So if you measure the time, just look at what the scriptures have said and measure it up, line it up. Are these things happening? Have they happened? Then you know that the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are faithful and true. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And we're at the very end. That's why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has risen up his men. Let's go to Matthew 24, which is in the same chapter. Matthew 24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. All of what things? All of these prophecies, which is going to come through this gospel going throughout the whole world. So once this gospel goes throughout the whole world, which is going to happen in this current generation. Now this was written over 2,000 years ago, but he wasn't speaking at that time. Yahweh Shai was referencing this time because the disciples and certain people of that generation who were under the Roman Empire, they're back here today. Okay, they're back through what's known as the regeneration or reincarnation to see all these different prophecies take place. Okay, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Okay, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. So these words are going to be forever. Heaven and earth are going to pass away, as in Esau's kingdom and his dominion is going to pass away. But the words written in the Bible are not going to pass away. The ways of this world are going to pass away, but the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai are not going to pass away. All right? And we're sure of that. And this is that generation that's going to see the end. That's why you see all these different prophets everywhere. Because the Lord is going to make it happen. Luke chapter 11 and verse 50. That the blood of all the prophets which was shed from the foundation of the world may be required of this generation. So this is that generation. From the blood of Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, which perished between the altar and the temple. Verily I say unto you, it shall be required of this generation. So this is that generation that is literally going to see the return of our Lord and Savior. That's going to receive either salvation or damnation. That is going to see the destruction of Babylon. That is going to see America invaded with what you will call spaceships. And we are sure of these things to happen, man. Because again, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is not a man that he shall lie. He's not a man that's going to change his mind. He's not going to divert his thought process and say, you know what, I was tripping. You know, I was kind of losing my mind. Now I have a change of heart. No, everything that's written is going to happen. Okay, because the times are measured. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has it all measured, and he told us, those who are awake, to measure the time as well. Second Ezra, chapter 4 and verse 37. By measure hath he measured the times. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has the times measured perfectly. Now, seeing that he already measured the times, we're supposed to measure the time as in through speculation, through observation, through paying attention to the times that we're in. Where are we at in prophecy? Okay, by measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has the days numbered exactly. He actually knows when the end is going to come on the exact moment, because he's the one bringing it. We don't know the exact number, but we're still supposed to measure the times. And he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So everything is happening how it's supposed to happen. That's why it's going to be destruction unto those who say that the Lord is delaying his coming, when everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to happen. Okay? So because of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai raising up the prophets, measuring the times, if you're a wise man, you would know, okay, we're at the end. All right? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thine teachers. So seeing that your eyes are seeing thy teachers, that's a sign unto you. A sign of what time we're in. A sign that we're at the end. Because if you were to measure the time, you would know, okay, well, if the prophets are on the streets, and then not only that, when you read about certain men of old, you hear about them being removed, being arrested, being martyred, and all the above. Well, if you look at us today, we still go through things, but the Lord overall has us on the streets to where you have to see us. You have to deal with that. Okay? That's a sign. That's showing you we're at the end. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when you turn to the right hand or when you turn to the left. So someone might be walking by us, and they hear us bringing out this word, telling our people how to walk. Now, from that moment, they're going to be marked, whether destruction or deliverance, because the Lord's not playing, man. When you come across the prophets, imagine, and I used to look at it like this, and I still do, and I used to kind of bring it out, but imagine a big conveyor belt. The streets are like a big conveyor belt, and all the people are like the items on the conveyor belt. And every time that they approach the prophets, whether they lay their eyes on us or whether they hear us, they've been marked. Okay? They're either going to be marked for destruction or deliverance. Those who hear the word, they might not get it right away, but if they're of the elect, something's going to snap and ponder through their thoughts to make them turn back, to make them draw back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the true living waters. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand and when ye turn to the left. And that's what you're seeing right now, because the prophets are a sign of the end. Okay? Let's go to Psalms 74 and verse 9. We see not our signs, but now you do, because the prophets are here. There is no more any prophet. Well, the prophets are back. Neither is there any among us that knoweth how long. Well, guess what? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we know not much longer. How? Because the spirit has been revealed unto us. Okay, the spirit of truth has been revealed unto us. And we're letting it be known in the open, man, that this is that generation. And the days of, Esau's rulership, the days of this kingdom reigning are numbered. All right? And the days are being shortened for the elect. Let's grab that. What's that? Matthews 24 and 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened. That's why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai isn't going to allow these days to keep prolonging, because if the days were to keep going, well, guess what? Everybody would be dead because of all the poisons that we're constantly consuming, even if you try to eat healthy. Or once the mark of the beast is implemented, everybody who didn't take the chip would just be dead, and everybody else would just be chipped, and then eventually just die. Okay? Well, guess what? At the rate of the world, there's not a lot of time left. Okay? Take away the nuclear missiles coming. Take away World War III. If we were to stick around on Earth for another 10, 15 years, you know how many people would die? And it's not going to be because of old age, but because of sickness and, different diseases. All right? So we're at the end, man. Stop playing. Don't play yourself. And Lord willing, this lesson, it was simple and edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So I'm going to go on ahead and wrap it up and give all praises and honor and glory unto our power, the power of Israel, not the power of any other nation. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Until next time, Lord willing, Shalom. I'm out.